Hello everyone! RPG Kingdom Kid here, back with another live stream of Final Fantasy XIV Online. How are you all doing today? I'm going to hit that start button first before I get into my spiel. I'm doing okay. Kind of. This week started off okay, but then it got to shit at the end, and I'll explain that why in a little bit here. Let me do my little spiel that I usually do at the beginning of my streams here. And then I will get into why the end of this week sucked and why I'm looking forward to after today of after the stream. Because I got some stuff planned for after the stream that I'm very excited for. But anyway, guys, as you know, I live stream Saturdays and Wednesdays and Saturdays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Alright, guys, here's the big news. I will stream Final Fantasy XIV on Wednesday, like I always do. But next Saturday will for sure be Persona 5 Royal, as we face the two new secret bosses that were added in the Royal version of Persona 5. Yes, I'm finally... I just got into January. I made it so everyone, remembered all the stuff. And we're basically like, I'm at the point where it's time for us to figure out what to do. So the plan is I can't remember how it was built in the, when I did the stream for it, but this is what I plan to do. Okay, we'll go to the palace. Eventually in the palace, we'll reach a roadblock. Then we have to go to the mementos to do that. I'll go to mementos. I can't remember if I get the quest, if I get quests to, I think there's only like 3 quests left in the entire game, so I want to take care of those. So I'll take care of those. But since I have I don't know if if that's a separate day I go do that stuff, or it's the same day I go do that when I clean up mementos. I can't remember. Either way, I'm gonna clean all that up. I want to clean all that up because since there'll be so many days where it'd be like, yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm just gonna pick one of those days and I'll be like, all right, let's go in there and let's go do the 2 new bosses. There's a couple things I want to get to first. So, and then of course I gotta go through the entire palace as well. So I believe we're learning what we want to do, and then we go into the palace the next day. And I can't remember if we get to that roadblock on that day, or if there's something else that happens that's like, okay, it's time for us to go. And then the next day I basically go in to get to that roadblock. And the day after that I go to mementos. The day after that I wrap up the palace. Then, of course, I gotta get everyone's persona to their 3rd rank. So I want to do all that. I want to get. Obviously, besides the 2 other characters, I can't get their ranks to the 3rd rank. Because obviously one of them is literally the day before we go take on the palace ruler. I should have done this a lot earlier. For this specific reason here. I'll also be honest here, guys. I haven't played since the last stream, so. That'll be it's not a big deal, in my opinion. So there's that. So then, I want to get everyone's persona to the 3rd rank. I don't know how much they'd help in the fights. I'm sure they'll help a lot, especially with their new skills. I want to get everyone to level 99. No particular reason, just think it'll help, even though obviously I didn't need it for the Velvet Twins fight, because I've already done that, and I mentioned that before. I think I mentioned that, was it last Saturday I mentioned that, or was it during the Wednesday stream? I can't remember. Either way, I was able to beat the Velvet Twins. Then, of course, I basically want to get, I'm just going to pick a day that on the guide that I follow is like, the recommendation list displays quests or duties currently available in your area, highlighting an item. Yeah, I know. The next to grind. What is this? Okay, well, I'll get there. Don't worry about that. Thank you. So there's that. So for sure I will get, because once I'm done streaming here, I'm gonna play some Persona. I'm gonna go back into Persona 5 to get to that area of where we'll be at, so I'm ready by Thursday, next Saturday. Of course, I have the whole week to do that as well, but I like to get there ASAP because I have a lot of other things planned today. For example, one, after I am done streaming, I am gonna go and prepare my steak that I'm gonna be making today. I'm making steak because I fucking deserve it for two reasons. One, this week was okay, but then Thursday happened. Well, Thursday, it started off like any normal day. Nothing too extreme happened. I believe they had an update of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross come out that day, so I recorded that. And it came out yesterday if you guys wanted to watch that. Oh, I forgot to mention that. Of course, guys, I release videos every single day at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, or earlier or later, depending on days I stream. So it's Paper Mario, the Origami King that's coming out at the 11 a.m. slot, or earlier, which it came out today. It came out earlier. And then at the 2 p.m. slot is just kind of just random stuff for now. New LP will be starting on Monday, guys, so be excited for that. But today it will be Fall Guys, and tomorrow will also be an episode of Fall Guys. I did a couple of Fall Guys episodes, so just thought I'd show it off a little bit more, just to see how much different it's been since I had done the first stream of that. So I got something stuck in my throat. Okay, so yes, new LP will be starting tomorrow, not tomorrow, on Monday. So that's what I'll be doing on Sunday is I'll be recording some Paper Mario and recording some new LP stuff. Yeah. And of course I'm also doing that on Monday because I have Monday off. I was debating like, should I stream on Monday as well? But I'm like, nah, that's a little too much. Again, 2 full free days to just record whatever is fantastic for me. So, and especially like, and once I'm done recording, I could always, just play some Persona 5 to get to where I want to, get at for that. So what else to mention? So Thursday happened. I recorded a Union Cross episode that got uploaded, that released yesterday. I hope you guys can check that out if you haven't already. It's really good. I love the story update that we got in that, but I'm really looking forward to more of story updates. I don't know if we'll get another one this month, like at the end of the month, or maybe October, which will most likely gonna happen, but we'll see. So I do that, and then I think I was playing Persona 5. I believe I wrapped up the what would have been the vanilla ending of Persona 5, and I did all that stuff. So I'm like, cool. I basically got to where I'm currently at right now on Thursday. I didn't play any of it at all yesterday. Actually, no, that's a lie. I played a little bit of it yesterday, but not a lot. Not a lot. I think I only advanced like 2 days or something like that. So it wasn't a crazy thing. So I did all that, and then I'm like, oh, it's time to go to work. So I go down to my car. I get in my car. I start my car. I look at my windshield. I look at my windshield, as you do when you're driving or about to drive. I notice there's a piece of paper stuck on my windshield wiper. I'm like, what the hell is this about? So I get out of my car, and I grab the thing. And it's like a notice thing from the police department. I'm like, what the hell is this? So there's really not much information on it. It's basically saying contact this above officer as soon as possible. So I'm like, okay. Call the police department. They transfer me to that officer. Went straight to an answering machine. I'm like, okay. Hey, officer, it's Andrew Anderson. Blah, blah, blah. I found this on car. This is my license plate number. I just want to know what this is about. So this is my phone number to contact me. Yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I didn't get him. So I think I was like, okay, that's fine. He'll call me back maybe. And if not, I'll call the police department again at some point. I think I called the police department again after, no, I start backing up, and I'm backing up like, huh, something feels weird. So I go back into my parking spot, and I could tell that something felt weird on the passenger side, on the front. So I'm like, that feels weird. And I go up there, and lo and behold, I have a flat tire. I'm like, what the fuck, motherfucker? I'm pissed about those. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So I go, and I'm going to go change the tire to put my donut on. And I can't find my wrench type thing to, take off the bolts. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where the fuck is this thing at now? It's like, one or two things happened. One, it got mixed up in all my stuff when I was moving my stuff back into my apartment. So it might be in my apartment here somewhere. I hope that's the case. It's not really a big issue right now. Because I got a tire iron now, thank God. And luckily my uncle lives in town here too, so he helped me put the donut on. So I'm like, what the fuck? So after a while, I called the police department again, be like, hey, could you at least, like, tell me what this is? Because I got a case ID and all this stuff. And they looked, I was like, well, there's no information on here yet. So I'm like, fuck. And so I'm like, okay, I'm already late to work. So I start walking to work. Luckily, I don't live too far from work, so it's, like, not a big deal to me. It's always something that I was always thinking about, too. It's like, maybe I should just walk to work every now and then. Because it's not too far, but, you know, then it's the whole, well, what do I do at night? Or what do I do in between when I'm on my break? Well, I gotta walk back here. That's why I'd like to get a bike. It'd be a little bit better, in my opinion, than walking. I digress. So, I do all that. I get to work. I still haven't heard anything from the police department. I get done with my shift at around 6:30. I call the police department again, and they're like, okay, we'll transfer you to the guy. He's like, well, he's on the call already right now. Just leave your name and number and such, and he'll get back to you. I'm like, okay. I did that. Got my uncle. My uncle came pick me up from work, and then we went to go change my tire. And as we were driving, I noticed that there was another vehicle that had a piece of paper on their windshield. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I noticed that their passenger side tire was flat as well. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So when we're changing the tire, and when I tried to change the tire the first time, I noticed that there was like a weird bump on my tire. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I didn't touch it at all or anything. So I'm like, whatever. That could be like a reason. Maybe it's just like a little hole or something. So when we're changing the tire, I then poked that spot, and lo and behold, yep, that's where a knife went in and came out. So I'm like, what the fuck? Someone fucking slashed my tires. So I'm changing my tire, and as we're changing my tire, another vehicle comes up and parks at a parking spot, which is a little bit to the right of my car. And he says, oh, you got that too? I'm like, yeah, what do you mean too? And it's like, well, my vehicle had it, and the guy next to me had there too. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, that's fucking crazy. And it's like, yeah. It's like, okay. So got the donut on. I went back to my apartment so I can eat something quickly because I only had like 20 minutes left before I had to go back to work. So I ate, went back to my apartment, or went back to work. And I'm sitting at work. It's getting closer to 9:30. I'm like, okay. I said if I didn't hear anything from them again before 9:30, I'd call them back. I was just about to call them back because I was just like, okay, let me look at the rundown for the newscast and do what I need to do, or do what I can do for now. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to call them. As I'm like halfway through it, I get a call. I'm like, oh. And it's from a blocked number, but the person I talked to before, I said, when they call you, it'll become from a blocked number. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I answered it, and it was the police officer. And he explains to me, you're not in trouble, because I was scared. I was like, is this a ticket or something? Did I do something wrong or something? Because I'm freaking out here. You know, I do this, and I'm sure a lot of other people do this. I'm going through my head. It's like, I didn't do anything bad, but why do I have a ticket? I know it's not a ticket. It wasn't a ticket, but I was like, what the fuck's going on? Oh my God, I've been at this. Oh God, I swear I'm almost done. So I do that, and then he's like, I was just letting you know that you part of the crime. You were a victim. You've been vandalized. Your car got slashed along. There's a total of 9 cars in that parking lot that got that. I'm like, 9? I knew of 3. Mine and 2 others. But there were 9 in total. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I then go to work. Actually, no, I'm still at work. And I mentioned this to the booth producer who I work with. I mentioned this the first time, you know, when I was there for the 6 o'clock, and then I mentioned it again. He's like, hey, I got an update. And he's like, wow, 9 cars. So, you know, I work in the news industry. So, of course, hey, he was like, he contacted the person who does the crime stories. He's like, hey, I got a story here for you, type thing. So that was all fucked. So the police officer's like, yeah, there's the case ID for insurance and all that stuff. If there's anything you can do about it, like, all right, thank you. So I called my mom because she handles the insurance stuff. And she's like, okay, well, obviously they were closed because, you know, it's 9:30 p.m. Insurance places is closed. Majority of places are closed like that. So they do that. And then the next day, so that was my Thursday. So luckily I was like, okay, it's not so bad. So obviously now I'm putting my car in my garage every single night. Actually, every single fucking time I'm done with my car, it goes straight in my garage. So then my mom calls me on Friday saying, hey, I'm on the line with the insurance person, and, you know, they gave me no spiel. I was like, okay, if it costs this much to replace it, then, you know, we'll be able to pay for it. So I was like, go somewhere to go check, see how much it'll cost. I'm like, okay. So I went to go see how much it was going to cost to get my tire changed. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get the down payment or premium, whatever it was, for insurance to cover it. So it wasn't a big deal. It cost $91 fucking. I feel like that's a little, well, maybe not. It's a tire and labor, so I don't know how much tires are, but I digress. I was like, okay, you know, that's fine. Luckily, I just got paid today, so it's not a big deal. So I was like, okay, I'll go. They're like, we'll have an opening at 12:30, which was like around like 45 minutes away. So I'm like, that's fine. So I was going to go grocery shopping then, but I didn't have my list with me. And I was like, I don't know what I need. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I went to pick up a video game, and they fucked up. GameStop, fuck you. So for whatever reason, they thought I wanted Madden. Well, I'm like, no, I didn't want Madden. I wanted this game that came out today. And they're like, okay, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I want the deluxe edition of this game that came out today, not the deluxe version of Madden. And they're like, okay. It's like, well, we don't have a deluxe edition available. We do have one, but it's already pre-ordered. I'm like, motherfucker, fine, whatever. Just give me the regular edition then. I don't give a shit anymore. And now they're going, and then they're just going through this whole spiel like, oh, do you want credits? And I'm like, no, just give me the game only. And they're like, well, what do you want with this other money? It's like, I'll just fucking pre-order another game with it. And they're like, okay. And then I'll just pay the rest of it right now too then to finish it off, top it all off, whatever. So there's that. It was like, okay. Granted, I was pissed at that, but that wasn't what really pissed me off. So I go and get my tire changed. It takes around like maybe 15, 20, 25 minutes. Not that long. So I'm like, okay. I was like, oh, once I'm done with that, I'm going to go grocery shopping. I normally do that on Saturdays, but you know what? I'm already out. I'm close to where I go grocery shopping for. I'll just go grocery shopping. I go grocery shopping. Get all my groceries done. I'm like, okay. We're all good. So I go to my garage. I put my car in the garage, grab all my bags, and I'm slowly walking to my apartment. And then, here's the bad thing that happens. I had a jar of salsa. It fell out of the bag and shattered right in front of me. I'm like, motherfucker. So I did my best. I picked up some of the big pieces first because I'm like, okay. I'll pick up the big pieces. I threw them away. I was like, I'll do my best what I can. This happened outside, so it wasn't as big of a deal. I mean, it's still a big deal, but it was like, okay. It wasn't like an urgency thing where I could drop everything because, A, I had some frozen stuff that needed to be in the freezer ASAP. It was kind of a hot day yesterday. So I did all that. I put all the stuff away. I grabbed a bucket of water, of hot water to, you know, just wash away all that salsa. And I grabbed the plastic bag to pick up the glass and all that stuff as best as I can, and some of the stuff I can. So I'm being as careful as I can. So I'm out there. I'm like slowly sweeping it, not too fast, so like I don't want to hurt myself with the glass. But I must have gone a little too fast because I slit my finger. And I'm like, motherfucker, god fucking damn it. I'm like, ugh. So again, I picked up some more big pieces, and then I, you know, washed it away, tried to pick up some more glasses, washed it away, and I was like, fuck it, that's it, that's good. This parking lot is fucked anyway. There's a lot of shit around it anyway, so it's whatever. So that was my day. So I deserve a fucking steak. Granted, I had that steak defrosting since Thursday night, so I was like, oh, god damn it. So I was like, fine, whatever. So I was like, fine, I fucking deserve that steak. So I'm going to get my steak. Going to get a nice glass of Jack Daniels and Coke. And I'm going to watch some goddamn wrestling tonight with fuck WWE. With AEW All Out. Or All In. Is it All In? Fuck, I always fuck it up. It's one of those two. Alright guys, I went on a bit of a tangent there, so we'll go a little bit overtime today most likely, so. Do angry pirates dream? I don't know. Do they dream of angry sheep? Under. Well, I originally had doubts about your motives. You had repeatedly proven yourself an asset to Nalquin and Villamins. I still do not like you, but that does not mean I do not trust you. Why do you not like me, dude? What have I done to make you not like me, or whatever? Grimto Hata, head of the watch here at the dry docks, believes that pirates may be plotting an attack on the Victory, as he requires assistance investigating a group of unsavory individuals making camp nearby. I recommended you for the task. Despite all Limsa Lamenza enduring before, during, and following the calamity, the fact that there are still those who would turn their backs on the city-states so that they might line their pockets with a few handful of coins. Just the thought of it sickens me. Is it that person right there? Oh, they were just pointing me to go this way. So there's that. And then today I did my little workout. I went around for a walk. So that's why I was a little late today too. I kind of just got out of the shower like maybe 2 minutes before I had to start. So I was like, fuck, and I wasn't fully set up yet. And I could have done that when I came back from here beforehand, but whatever. Ah, yes, I had a feeling you would be the one Admiral sent. Since you first arrived at the Morbid Drylax, I have had my men watch you. Oh, there's no need to get angry. I make it a point to keep an eye on all those new to the area. It is simply protocol. And you'll be pleased to know that nothing incriminating was found. You appear to be a model citizen. That and the foreman seems to think somewhat highly of you, which I must admit is quite a shock. The man doesn't even trust his own mother. Very well then, I assume Azure informed you of what your task would entail. Perhaps we believe are conspiring to raid the dry docks were last seen making camp near an ancient stone called the Mark of the Spinner. But have you approached the men posing as a lost venture and see if you cannot somehow learn of their intentions. Chattanooga station at the rear gates could provide you with an exact location of the camp. Alrighty. I've been having fun with this game. Like, I haven't played it like I said, the last time I played it was when I streamed on Wednesday. I probably will play a little bit more of it off screen once, you know, I don't know, it'll be Sunday or Monday. It also depends where I'm at with my Persona. Ande! I knew it. No more sardines. I can't tell if you're female or male. You look to be female. Tonight I shall dine the finest salmon on the peninsula. Why? Well, I had a little wager going with some of the other guards on who Adrian would recommend for the next job. My money was on you. Ah, the job. Yes, of course. If you follow the road past the gates to the southwest, you will eventually come to a barren camp with a single large stone half buried in the cliff, overlooking the sea. Followers of the 12 say it's a holy place dedicated to Naminia, the spinner. I'd be surprised if the pirates camped up there were aware of that, though. You're cute, but you're not as cute as... I can't remember her name, but she's the character that we met yesterday. Not yesterday, at the last stream. I still need to know what the fuck I need to do to get all those, get all that XP that I have. On reserve, I need to know what the fuck I need to do for that. Yeah, now that I'm not as, like, you know, I was distracted during Wednesday's stream because of my dealings with the Animal Crossing. I will not be distracted by that today. Do. Wait, you look familiar. I'm giving you the count of 9 and step back on that path and carry your venturing arse back down to whatever rock it is you get out from under. You see, I stayed up to my years with your type roaming the hills like that's what's your to roam. It's getting to that a man cannot enjoy a muggle rum without some shite breath outlier and running up asking which is the way to the local levelment. 7 L's if I know. I'm a bloody pirate, goddammit. Dolls, balls. Once we have my boy back, I'm putting this godforsaken pistol off the island so far behind me. Ain't no one remember I was ever here. Come on, Scrags, we've knives to sharpen. Well, sounds like you definitely are up to something bad. And the campfire's just well gone too. Will we have to deal with them? Why do I feel like we'll be dealing with them? I don't understand why this thing's called walkthrough. It's brutal strength. Oh, brutal strength is the Marauder mission. Okay, that's what that was. Okay. I could. I mean, it looks like I could jump down from there, or jump from here. I'm definitely giving this game the more benefit of the doubt than compared to other games because A, it's an MMO type game, so yeah, it would be in the realm of I could basically. There probably isn't a like, oh no, you can't jump off of this cliff type thing. I mean, there was a thing that was like, no, you can't do that. So maybe they probably have something like that. So I don't want to try it, but probably is the case where they have the same thing where it's like, oh no, you can't jump off of this thing. So the trespassers are indeed pirates, and they are indeed planning something. What is this talk of getting me boy back? Could it be that their target never was the victory? Since it's not right, and I won't sit by idly waiting for those pirates to make the first move. I shall order increased patrols immediately. Thank you again for your help, Ande. Oh, shit. I didn't read the last bit of it. Oh, well. Is that a better axe than what I currently have? Might be. Honestly, I probably should pick that up, too. You're cute! I like your outfit. Axe. Let's check out the axe. The spiked bronze. So yeah, it is a bit better than the one I currently have. So, but I'm gonna keep holding on to that for now. Victory in peril. Admiral and Captain of the Watch at the Morably Dry Docks wishes your aid in dealing with potential intruders. I am concerned, Ande. It appears that the pirates I had you investigate are on the move. They creep ever closer to the dry docks, so I must assume that they mean to target the victor herself. The ship is a symbol of everything Limsa Laminza strives to become. Move my mic a little closer, and I will not allow these base scoundrels to lay a single finger upon her hull. I think this is a female. That looks like a female. We must apprehend them before they put their plans into motion. And you, Ande, are just the man to do it. Why me? Without your capable assistance, I fear the security of the dry docks cannot be guaranteed. Not moments ago, my guards submitted reports of suspicious activities in the area. Pray begin your efforts by listening to one of their accounts firsthand. It matters not whom you choose to speak with, but be sure to question either Usurus at the front gate or Sinatra at the rear. Any suspects saboteurs you encounter during the course of your investigation are to be interrogated. Report any and all finds directly to me. Okay, well, I want to talk to my buddy. I like this person. They're nice. Hail, adventurer! Glad to have another hand aboard that helps shore up security. Gosnell reports would sit on Grimatoad's desk gathering dust if it weren't for the assistance of those such as yourself. Speaking of reports, though, I saw one of these mangly pirates looking around the cliff near Empty Heart. Take a closer look before he has a chance to cover his tracks. The music for this is fantastic. I think that's something I've... No, that's not. Oh, it was L1 to like do the zoom in, zoom out. I think it was R1, I don't know. Boss, spotted me, did ye? Well, you're too late. What's the happening's already happening. What the hell does that mean? Tink. I wonder why there's, like, am I just not that high enough of a level to do that? I'm scared to always check. Uh-oh, that can't be good. Duty calls! You know, 18, I'm pretty close to it, so I'll just do it. So, you found me one of those pirates, did you? I knew you were the right adventurer to ask for aid. But what could these knaves be playing? What's the happening is already happening? Granted, trouble at the shipyard. Easy now, soldier. Who did this to you? Pirates out of nowhere. Struck me good. Gods below, we are not prepared for this. The pirate soldier, how many did they number? Not sure. More than I could quickly count. See that we carried explosives. Explosives? Then there's no time to lose. Ande, you heard the situation. Make your way to the shipyard and engage these intruders. I'll see to this man's wounds, then follow after. Make haste now. Yeah, okay. Why did they call it the quickest way to the shipyard? I love how that's just called silent black. Never gonna be this easy. Still don't trust those slimy bastards, but their plan worked like a charm. God, what are you doing, you great bloody fool? Shut your trap, boy. This'll be over soon. All that's left now is to blow this ugly pile of driftwood into splinters. Why would you do such a thing? Have you any idea how important this ship is? What it represents? Aye, and that's what makes it all the sweeter. Whatever it takes to knock them senses to me treacherous backstabbing son. Imagine a boy of mine, giving up the pirate life to become a shipwright, and building a bloody maelstrom vessel at that. What under Limson's wide grain ocean made ye take up this self-righteous shit? You're the one with no bloody sense, da. Don't you see? The pirates had their glory days, but that era is over. It's my friend. I wondered why Admiral never spoke of his father. I never would have thought. This ship was simple, all right, of everything what went wrong with the world, and I meant to shatter into 100,000 pieces. Grimmatar, Ande! Pray beat the tar out of this bloated sea slug and make sure no harm comes in the victory. Why I didn't take care of this person the first time. There you go. Duty complete. I had to gain a level during all that, didn't I? Ah, I must be getting old, letting some green venture get the best of me. Duh. That's one big bloody ship. Big, nasty looking. You made that, did ye? Hey. How's it going? I didn't gain a level from that bullshit. How's it going? Methinks, Andy. I try to think what may have become of the victory without your intervention. Perhaps I've made a right mess of things. Best to get to sorting out the deck. And my thoughts could use some sorting out as well. Ever did my father have a way of turning my life upside down? Pray convey my thanks and my apologies to Grimtalta. Fare you, Andy. I cannot begin to thank you for your role you played in preventing this madness. You defend more than a simple ship. You saved the budding hope of Limsa Laminza from a violent demise. The day was yours. It seems our security regimen will require much in the way of improvement if we are to truly keep the dry dock safe. Yeah, no shit. Dr. Graham apologizes? Well, I suppose I can understand why he would feel responsible for his father's actions. Of all those involved, this incident was hardest on him. But in time, I believe he will come to a single conclusion. The most fitting way to move past his anguish is to see the victory completed in the water. Ah, by the by, the prize we defeated have been handed over to the Yellow Jackets. Reiner's men will be taking over the investigation. Before the Jackets moved in, however, we recovered a most useful object. Should you have the time to spare, I would ask you for you another favor. Okay. Interject? What is that? Oh well. Yeah, I definitely can get to level 19 now at least with that whatever that. Then again, like it's been over 2 days, so again, I need to know how the hell I can get those experience up again. Maybe that's something I should just look up. I'll wait though. Andy, in light of your role in the recent events, there are a few others to whom I would entrust this task. Since last we spoke, a curious missive has been discovered amongst the personal effects of XIV, the power behind the plot to sabotage the victory. This missive was penned to the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. Means to say, anything which a proven enemy of Limzo or Menzo deems worthy of encrypting is like to be a great interest to the Maelstrom. Ah, shit. In cases such as this, I am told the Yellow Jackets are wont to turn to Barrington and his convenient connections. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, into his hands and no other. Do you understand? Yeah, I can do that. Alright, let's teleport. I'm actually quite curious. So say I get all the way to where they're currently at via the story of this game. I get all the way there. Granted, it's going to take fucking forever, but let's just say that I get there. And I'll be like, okay, well, I don't really plan on playing this since, you know, I'm caught up. And I'm not going to play it probably till the next expansion. So, I cancel my subscription until then. And I'm like, what can I do? Like, does my character still get that green, blue, whatever experience if I stay in a sanctuary? Or do I no longer get that? And I'll be like, you only have what you have before you cancel your subscription. Because I've listened to a podcast where they're like, yeah, I just canceled my subscription now. I bought back my subscription and such. So your character stays and such. I think it's just like a whole type thing. I don't know. But it's whatever. Something I don't have to worry about for a while. And plus, I technically don't even have a subscription to this yet. That's the one thing I kind of hate about this. Is like, it's a full-fledged game that you have to pay. I don't know how much you have to pay for it. And I don't know how much the expansions are. But it's like, you have to pay for expansions. And then you have to pay, I believe it's like a $12 month subscription thing. So that's what kind of annoys me too about this. But again, I don't know if that is the case. So we'll see. Ahoy there, Andy. I've been hearing about your deeds at the dry docks. After him laid out the entire tale for me. Poor sod was still reeling on its old man's part of the business. But at least he kept the victory from being sunk afore she'd sailed. And for that, I owe you my thanks. You've really made a name for yourself here in Limsa, lad. Folk know that when they need something doing. Yeah, you need something doing. What might that be? Here you go. You want someone to read a message written in funny letters for ye. And Grimmatal thought I might know a man who else could. Well, let's see it then. Aye. I reckon I might know a canny bugger what can read stuff like this. Ugly saw by the name O'Banderon. You know, you're like one of me regulars now, Andy. You've never let me down yet. Don't never get and help me. I reckon I can trust ye. Grimmador was right. I want this message deciphered. We've got us some trouble brewing here, and no mistake. Get ready for action, and I'll explain. Good idea, lad. Now then, where to start? Brian has a task for a trust adventure. Let's do this. Back when I was younger and nasty, I earned me living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you'd have to learn and read the orders he praised from the cold dead hands of his mates. That's how I came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Them Shanghai letters. Lad, and I should know, I've got more fishback messages than I can count. It gets worse though. The plan to blow up the victory is all in here, right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of elves in Western La Noskea. Then it's the Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. The point being, the attack on the victory wasn't the act of a few rebellious pirates. It was a key part of some canny bastard's grand plan. But if I'm reading this all right, the attack itself came much too early. I'll wager they panicked when they saw Yi was onto them, rushed to do the job, and buggered it up. Them tattooed-faced bastards, as they say, was paying Outterm's old men. They're with the Serpent Ravers, right? But none of the crews was there, was they? Did they have something better to do, or what? Seven L's, I've got all backwards. That messed up the victory that was meant to be the bloody distraction. The fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstroms, baby. They're after men, just like there have always been. They're sending their pirate lackeys after a civilian target. Tis but some... This bit about raising hell in West Loch Ness, that's what it'll be. Summit tells me Swift Perch is about to get it, and it hard. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commander Reiner at the Carroll Tower and tell him he's in a foul busy day. Oh, and give him an end. You can be damn sure he'll need one. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Coral Tower, that's where me boy's at. Hi, cutie. Only if you think the last is drowning in water. The name has more to do with the simple amounts of ale that aught else. And that's how the sailors, scoundrels in here like it. We see more than a few of you adventuring types as well, and that keeps Baron busy wiping noses and handing out advice to the greenhorns. You never could resist taking in the strays. She's cute. Everyone is cute. Yes, I'm Reiner. Must adventure whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commanded for your part in plugging the plot to destroy the victory. Now, what can I do for you this day? The Baron heard your message from Bandarion. Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for our quiet evening are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me, what is afoot? An assault on Swift Perch? We've seen nothing to suggest the Serpent Ravers are messing for an attack. And so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Bandera is rarely wrong about such matters. See, when someone says they're rarely wrong, that means that they're sometimes wrong. It's just, like, it's a 1 out of a 99 chance that he's wrong. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The question is where to send them. While I concur that with Band's assumption that the attack on the Dry Docks was intended as a diversion, Swift Perch is but one of several possible targets for the main thrust. Commander, sir! Oh. Report. It's the Shanghai, sirs. They mounted a large-scale assault on South Tide Gate and threatened to overwhelm our defenses within a day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. But, Navigator, since my decision has been made for me, muster the troops and give the order to march. But what about this place? Aye, the Submariners are in league with this Schengen. Which means there is ever a chance this assault on Tide Gate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and at least switch per vulnerable to those pirate traitors. It is at times such as these that I wish the warriors of light yet walked among us, but which will avail us not. Dol, you, of course, you must serve as in their absence. Make for switch perks with all haste and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. Okay. No, have I been to this place yet? I have not. Okay. Oh, but have I been here? I have. No, I haven't gotten to that other crystal yet. Oh well. Oh, this is a duty calls one. Commander Ryder sent word we began reinforcements, but I didn't expect them to send you. You certainly look you've seen your share of action, though. You bear a little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. In any case, do you know what you're fighting for here? This place, Swift Perch, was rebuilt by folks who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. We're not about to let some fish-fanciering scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally break their spirit. Don't give those pirate bastards one bloody M, you hear me? I could definitely do this one. Here they come! Oh. Yeah, no, I thought all them Yellow Jacket ones was meant to be busy. That useless Scrag ain't followed the plan, has he? Now what? Pull back away for our Shanghai brothers? Piss on that. We ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk. It'll be your blood what stains Lord Leviathan's altars. The yellow bellies he can butcher at will. Damn turd-eating slugs will crush under the full might of the serpent ravers. Seems Swift Perch was the main target after all, eh? Squads 1 and 2, protect the townsfolk. Squads 3, you're our rear guard. The rest of you, we meet their charge where we stand. Let us spare the commander one of victory, or no word at all. And then I'm just here. I feel like I'll eventually get a Yellow Jacket outfit. Yeah, I'll get you all your yellow bellies and dance on your gizzards. foot. The ravers have been and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stranglers. Oh, but there may be more of them looking about, so don't let your guard down yet. It's him again. The source of his strength becomes clear. No, fuck! I hit no! God, fuck off! I hit no! Oh, hey, babe. Now, see, I probably would have saw her come out. Probably would have saw her come out to be like, oh, hey, I'm here. Maybe. I don't know. Fuck off. I can't believe I fucking skipped that cutscene. That the wisdom of the paragons shall be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons? Did he say? It is as I feared. Hey. They are known as the Bringers of Chaos, or Asians, to give them their proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. What are you talking about? Pardon? You would know if we Charlians have encountered Asians before? I have never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know whence I hail? Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift. Are you alright, lad? If I'd known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I've left a squad or 6 to keep you company. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those ravers were the ones sprinting folks away in the dead of night, and this bastard here was pulling all the strings. Trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a sense of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much. Get an old drink of the water. Aye, heroic is the word. I don't want to think what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance much appreciated too, Lady Yolstola. Please give our regards to the Scions. Lady, huh? glad to have oh, fucking hell! The thread of your fate forms a part of most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we will be afforded to chat speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray send my greetings to Commander Rainer. Bye. She cute. She cute as a button. Uh-oh. The dark crystal. It broke. Smell that sweet, sweet darkness. Oh yeah, that's fine. I should be able to teleport to the other spots via this thing, right? I should be able to teleport to the spots here, right? Yeah. The Aethernet and the Marauders Guild. I feel like I definitely should be doing some of those Marauders Guilds. I'll do that stuff off screen. Dole, eager have I awaited your return. Word of your exploits is already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. You have shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arm, strong spirit, and sound judgment. Would that Livestream had more of your like. I have little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of Erosa's greatest adventurers. It is but a matter of time. Clearly, Baron's eyes for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you capable of such feats. Might you fare me with your own account of the day's events? Such victories bear retelling. Estelle has been working with us for quite some time, you see. And she was only too willing to assist the Yellow Jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a star-world ally of Livestream yet again. Needless to say, after your part of thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory, and the small matter of your deeds in Swift Perch, you too have proven yourself a valued friend of the Talassuri. Admiral! You look evil! Hello. May I present to you Admiral-Final. Oh, we finally get to meet the person behind who's in charge. Hello.
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa.
Blufisvin.
On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day.
And who's this?
A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward, after all? Ha!
Ah, an empty hand. Thank you.
Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Baderon and Commodore Rainer have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits.
Banderon. I think I've heard the name pronounced like that, but I have obviously
Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet. A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the man who foiled the Sahagin.
Sahagin.
Oh! A seat at the feast.
Oh, and don't be late. Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Well, you see, I got a lot of side quests I want to do first, so... What's that? Laminzan Ring. I want to see what the hell... Okay. Okay, so it's boosted experience. It's not like, oh, go do this to get all that experience. It's just boosted so I get more experience for stuff. Okay, that's what it is. I'm not sure you understand just how unusual it is for the Admiral to invite an adventurer to a state banquet. It is a highly convenient covenant honor. Why, even the officials under her direct command are rarely afford such recognition. But I will not deny you have earned it. Many of the tasks you have performed in service to the Kalskari have been both difficult and dangerous. This is a reward for all your efforts, a nod to your many achievements, both large and small. Has the enormity of this moment yet to sink in? Perchance you will realize its significance when you stand before the assembly dignitaries of Liminza. And now that I have imagined the scene, I realize that you will require attire suitable for the occasion. I suggest you visit the wench and see that Baderon can arrange. He is surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. It's own Scott's no clothes. Yeah, that's all craftable stuff, which I haven't unlocked yet, I don't think. I don't remember reading anything about crafting yet, so... Badirion. Well, if it ain't Melbury's Castellana. All not been with the ancient almighty, now, is it? I tell you, lad, I damn near snooted ale out of me nose when I heard the news. You have come a long bloody way, you have, and that's the truth. Well, one thing's for sure, you'll not want for decent grub. Those banquets are catered by the bleeding Bismarck, no less. 'Tis a grand chance to fill your belly to burst with fine and, more importantly, free food. But we can't have you turn in your shite cake in veteran gear. No, the the honor needs to have a touch of refinement about him. If only to stop folk complaining when Ed stuffs his face with cake. Take yourself over to the Octant and speak to Jazirman or the burgering Constorium. Shall furnish ye with something gentlemanly to wear. I've already had a word with her, so all you need to do is pick up the goods, then bring them back here so I can tell you what's what. Okay, where the hell is that? Shit. Is it, I guess it's below? Yeah, it looks to be on the bottom floor. This game's fun as hell. Like, I'm excited about it. Like, I'm enjoying my time with this, and I'm definitely want to see where this ends, and then of course get to Heaven's Sword, and then get to Flamebringer. I think that was what the third expansion was called. It was Flamebringer, and then one other thing, and then Shadowbringer, right? No, I'm actually just gonna look that up. I'll show my fucking phone my water. Stormblood. It was Stormblood. So we have Heaven's Sword, Stormblood, and then Shadowbringers. And the next one is already in development, and I can see that coming out in 2021, most likely. I don't know. Will we be able to get to the end of Shadowbringers before then? Probably not. Good evening, sir. I assume you're the underdressed gentleman Bandarion mentioned. I see he was not exaggerating. I've chosen these especially for your dead impolite society. Fear not, I'm certain you will absolutely adore them. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Ah, so that's just a different kind of lift, I see. I'll probably go a little long today because of my spiel at the beginning of the stream, so. Fantasy generous, and heavy. Let's add that books then. There we go, a nice pair of dress shoes for ye. A bloke might have much else to his name, but so long as you got a decent pair of shoes on his feet, there ain't nowhere you can't go. Think of him as a gift from me and all the other folks you've done right along the way. Aye, 'tis a very moving gesture, I know. Just don't go welling up on me, eh? Want you for Limsa's new arrow to turn up on the banquet soaked in his own tears and snot. Arrow, that's your grab sorted. Now, you just need to settle your nerves. Tell me when you're ready and I'll have ye where you're meant to go. So, I just got a pair of shoes? I just got a pair of fucking shoes! And think that, yeah, that's what I had on originally. I don't know what that thing on the corner means. Ooh. Can I take this off? How do I like take it off? Fine, I guess I'll just wear this again just to force it off. There. So I look decent like this, I suppose. And I want you to let him know when you are ready to depart for the banquet. I'm ready. You're ready then, are you? Good. The banquet will be starting soon. If you wait any longer, I'd be considered it me civic duty to do it ye over the head and drag you there. Now make sure you're wearing them fancy shoes when you turn up, alright? Carrying them won't do no good. They're meant to make you look like a gentleman, remember? Not a gentleman's bleeding lackey. As for directions, the feast being held on the bridge in the Admiral's briefing room. Speak what's down in Bulkwood Hall and he'll show you the way. Just keep that head on high, lad. After everything you've done for Limsa, you have a good reason to be proud. And don't let no neighboring bugger tell you you're different. I am wearing those you know what, I'm gonna double check. Yes, I am wearing the shoes. Just want to be sure. You know, I figured you might as well make myself look a little different too. Dress shoes, fancy dress shoes. Adventure wearing fancy dress shoes. Oh, now those are some fancy dress shoes. Come, adventurer, I will show you to the briefing room. Actually, I should have looked at the person next to me's shoes, see if they were also wearing the fancy dress shoes, see if they were on this quest as well. Hey, it's my girl.
Brothers and sisters of the sea.
I love this voice
Join me
actress.
now in honoring this man.
I know I've
for his
heard her voice
services
beforehand.
to our great nation. May the navigator guide and protect him on his journey, till sea swallows all. These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan. From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path.
Well, that's
I need
unfortunate.
not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine. But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
So it's strange because so here's a little bit of spoiler maybe for Shadowbringers. from what I understand, it seems you become a warrior of darkness in Shadowbringers. And I don't know if that means you become a bad guy or what, but I'm kind of interested to see what happens as the story progresses.
Such an extraordinary glow.
Huh?
This is one of the crystals of light.
By the Navigator.
Oh.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not? Of a towering crystal.
Yes.
You bathed in her light.
Yashtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power. This
I am?
being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her.
The Mother
And if
Crystal?
she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations, as once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light. Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the Primals. And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them. Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades.
Comrades.
Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us, set against a blinding light.
So, do you guys remember their names? You just can't say it? Or is it like...
Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light. When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them. Keep that crystal safe.
Will do.
In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you.
I hope so.
Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
Who's Hydaelyn? Oh, I was about to say, didn't I just play a game recently where someone was suffering from visions? Not really suffering, but like had visions like, duh, Xenoblade was Shulk. Oh, hey, it's the moon! Or something like that.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
Oh, sons.
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Oh, there's someone up there. Oh, him.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
up there.
We are being watched.
Am I gonna end up being that guy?
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Sorry about the cursor being there.
Ah!
I think that's what happens.
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
I think that's what happens when you touch the touchpad on
Ryder,
these things.
this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake!
Snake!
Answer me!
Snake! Snake! Dun 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 dun. I'm sorry.
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
Is that a Moogle on her necklace? Like an upside down Moogle.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
Swah!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To
Archon
your
Louis Soir.
positions.
There's two of them. I'm probably one of them. That I should live to behold Bahamut once more.
Logalo.
Magnificent.
Asawad
Aeons of
Degen
improvement
Ben
have only made him.
Imarat Way.
I am aware.
Kiskat Toga.
Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act.
Seize Nigem. Feastun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its truth. Morning, sunshine. All a bit much for you, was it? I wouldn't really say that. What happened? You don't remember then. You keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir. I had to carry you back to the wench myself. But I say carry, 'twas more a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. Anyway, don't fret. 'Tis little wonder ye was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. Your little nap seems to have put some color back in your cheeks, though. So I'll leave you to it. Right. Bugger, I almost forgot. Ah, god damn it. When you feel up to it, talk to Xantharol and he'll let you in on the commander room. Oh, and stay awake, eh? I'm told old Melwa was in the middle of telling you a story when you started snoring last time. And I'll actually look kindly on it if you repeated the trick. That. Just had a little text to take care of. Alrighty, should probably change my shit now. Guess overall it would be that fucking... This thing would probably be the best thing, but that's only really for magic defense. That's what I had on before, but what... I think this is probably a good balance for everything. So those are good. No, I don't have anything waist-like, and I did change my pants, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, they were the same as before. There we are. Let's get going. I wonder how much of this boosted EXP thing I have it for. Wouldn't mind get to level 25 would be great. Greetings, Andy. Admiral Blosfelman waits for you in the commander room. Shall I announce you? Hey, Commander. Sorry about last time. Ah, Andy, it is good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered. Then let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing. One I would entrust to no other. The duty I have in mind for you requires some explanation. I do hope you had not made other plans to business then. Let's do it. I penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Aronzi Alliance. The Battle of Cartanua and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon the Arizia we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light who might once have given them hope are gone. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartanua. These letters contain the details of said proposal, and I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. You have proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, but that is not my only reason for choosing you. No, I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in mind of history's champions, a quality I feared lost. Say that you will perform this duty. Nah, bitch. I knew you would not disappoint me. This task shall take you far from borders of our nation, to the city-states of Gridania and Ulda. A grueling journey to be sure, for you to travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take to the skies. Airship time! My hand! An airship has to be used at your discretion. Airships bound to our nations for our allies leave from the landing connected to the bridge. But before you depart, I suggest you trouble Badarion for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. The old bastard is nothing if not well traveled. Disappear I cannot issue such passes with a freer hand, as I did in more peaceful times when berths were not so limited. But in these times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds risks drawing the eye of the Empire, and every voyage must needs to born of necessity. Least you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in that option. There are other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. And Aye, Andy, your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full many see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. Nah, keep going, I can deserve it. On behalf of Limsa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm for which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger awaits you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will be no small thing. Okay, pretty lady. Bum bum ba bum 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 bum. Alright, let's get to the wench of drowning proportions. Yeah, pretty. Back for your meeting with the Admiral, are ye? Buzzing up bleeding envoy. You'll be carrying the word of the Admiral herself to the leaders of the Alliance. Bugger me. I knew you was going up in the world, but I didn't realize you'd gotten that bloody high. I'm proud of you, oh ye lad. Thinking how far you've come. Why, 'tis enough to bring a tear to me eye. And that ain't to the ale talking either. Well, not just the ale, at any rate. Bless the navigator for steering ye me way. Of course, this is only the start. Now you've got your hands on an airship pass. The order of airs is laid out before ye, like a fair maid on a feather bed. And she's a big girl too, with plenty of entrancing nooks and crannies. Like, look at them mounds. If you think us Limsians are characters, just wait till you cross paths with the grim forest dwellers or Grindania, or trade coins with the crafty merchants of Oldar. And then there's the wild places where the beasties rule, and no bugger with an ounce of sense sets foot. But you're adventurous, so I won't let a little thing like that hold you back. Of course, it ain't all exploiting and excitement. There's apes of troubles with plagues every nation, see? There's all just ours. I'm talking intrigue and infighting, beastmen and their gods dance primals. Aye, there's an ugly side to life, and sooner or later you're bound to walk into it. But I'll wager there's bugger all out there you can't handle. Something tells me you're going to be just fine. The realm's had it rough, 'tis true, but folk are beginning to recover from the calamity dealt them. Call me an hopeless optimist, but it wouldn't take much to turn things around. 'Tis the perfect time for a adventurer like yourself to get out there and make a difference. Well, what are ye waiting for? Guess I was just waiting for you to tell me I could go up there. Ooh. Greetings, sir. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. Wait, aren't you the famous adventurer? It's Andy Dole, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You're an inspiration to us all, sir. Highland Skyways is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? go. Attention all passengers. The airship board for Grandaria is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. I love the little smirk I give. So it's just me. Dude, why are you flying? Wow. Why are you looking backwards if whatever? It's all our friends. Good fortune to you, Andy. Day will come when your name means the same as heroes to the folks of this realm. May you walk the light of the crystal. Uh-oh. Cassium Occidents? Occidents? Look at their airship, so much better than ours. It's a judge. It's Judge Gabronth. Ooh, a white judge.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till Lake lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
Look at that dragon. Anyway, as I was saying before that cutscene, I've always loved the judges' designs. Like, their helmets are so fucking cool. I love all the judges in Final Fantasy XII. I believe that's the first time they were ever introduced, unless they were in 11.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods.
False gods and pretenses.
Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
It's a mix between like a gas mask and like the the generic judge's helmets.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Van Balzar. What the hell? I'm trying to see. That's like a gun, I think. I love the white judge's helmet too, and the red judge, that helmet's good too. I'm assuming they're judges. I mean, they're standing right next to another judge. And at least the white judge's helmet looks like a normal judge's helmet. What the fuck?
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
My magic tech.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at the Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Carteneau. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
I knew it was like, it's the red one. Ooh, without the helmet too.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero.
Nero.
Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
We got a badass over here.
Soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Okay, see, yeah, his helmet is like, take the red stuff off of it, and it looks like, I guess you could say a quote-unquote normal judge's helmet, but the red stuff really gives a nice add to it, and I like it. It reminds me of Kane. That's his name, right? From Final Fantasy IV? Yeah, Kane, the dragoon helmet that he wears, and I like that. I really want to play those old Final Fantasy games too. Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are like the only ones I have never played anything lower than 7. I think I mentioned that before. Or if I have, it was very little of anything. Ooh, kitty cat! It's a little kitty. It's a little kitty. Oh, he's so cute. I want to get my own little thing like that at some point. And it's no fair. I want one. Ah, you must be the envoy from Zolaminza. Welcome to Gradiasa. The elder seats where awaits your arrival. Oh, God, excuse me. Greetings, good sir. You are the Luminsian envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way into the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Napian's altar. She will await you. She will admit you to the lotus stand where the elder Seedster awaits. Side quest. Ooh, I like their outfit. Is it going up? Well, that's where those okay, so here's where quests are and such. Ooh. Alright, let's see. What do they have for friendship? So you want to be a carpenter. Okay, so they have some classes here then. Yes, let's attune with the crystal. Hey, Whisper. I saw a Whisper from Yokai Watch there. Attuning! Is that Cherry Bomb it said? Yeah, it is. So that's a class. I should be a little more helpful to just be like, where the hell you gotta go? I found my spot. Let me attune this first. Conjurers. You are the Leminsia envoy. Empire, sir, but might I inspect the missive you bear? Verily, this is the seal of Admiral of Leminsia. Please come with me. Ah, it's pretty lady.
So you are the Leminsian envoy. And an adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and yours. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome.
Khan Isena.
Please.
Hello.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Thank you.
I am Khan Isena, Elder Seed-Seer
okay.
of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Admiral.
A remembrance service for the fall of Cartunia. Do you think that 5 years have already come and gone? It seems like only yesterday that the Garland Empire attempted to seize all that we hold dear. Rising the resistance, the city-states of Erozia formed the Grand Companions and joined hands in alliance. But unbeknownst to us, the Garland sought not to best us in battle, but moved instead to enact a terrible plot, the Meteor Project, by which the lesser moon, Dalamund, would be thrown down from the heavens to annihilate all life below. In a desperate bid to save the realm from certain destruction, our forces marched from the Cartoonian Flats and there met the Valmont Imperial Legion. More bloody a battle I have never seen. I would never wish to see again. Yet the carnage was but a prelude to the atrocity which had followed. For despite our best efforts, Dalamon continued its ascent, and from it emerged the Elder Primal Bahamut, who proceeds to rain fire upon Erozia. The 11th Imperial Legion was consumed in the blinking of an eye, while our own forces fared a little better. That any among us were spared defies explanation. All seemed sure to perish. As the flames converged upon us, I prepared myself for death, only for a brilliant light to envelop me, relieving me of my senses. When I last woke, Bahamut was gone, and the land, which had but moments before been aflame, now seemed to me a place unknown, not simply ruined, but changed. Archon Lozia may well have been able to shed light upon these mysteries, but he, like so many, never returned from Cartoonia. And so we were left with countless questions, and no prospects of an answer. Yet such matters did not long occupy our thoughts, for we had far graver concerns. The calamity, as the divinations wrought by Bahamut has come to be known, laid our nation nigh to waste, and to this day we struggle to rebuild our lives and homes. To compound matters, the beast tribes continue to summon their primals, while the Empire encroaches upon our borders, consolidating its foothold in Erozia. The outlook, in short, is bleak. In the wake of the calamity, it has been all each nation can do to nurse its own wounds. Yet we are to weather the coming storm. We must needs stand united once more. A remembered service may well present an opportunity to rekindle the spirit of unity which first gave rise to the alliance. I wholeheartedly approve of the Admiral's proposal. Necessary provisions shall be made up for a service here in Garidania. You have done the people of Erozia a fine service this day, and I would not put you to further trouble. I shall see that my reply reaches the Admiral anon. You, meanwhile, are bound next for Udal, are you not? Please send the Flame General my regards. Ah, and if you would be so kind, I should appreciate if you would inform him that a pet of mine has been ill-behaved of late. My wolf, to be precise. Needless to say, he must be brought to heel, and I would very much welcome the General's counsel on how this might be achieved. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safe to Ulda and beyond. Why do I have a feeling wolf is something else and not an actual wolf? Alright, let me pick up. I want to just maybe pick up these other tasks just to like see if I can like maybe do them or something. Since I'm here. Wow, I literally have to go all the way to where I fucking was almost. I'm in your pot. It's Viera. I'm sorry if I'm skipping over the text for this. Is like a way to go down or something? Because that's... Oh. Potion, I suppose. Not. Obtain scarlet oil from little ladybugs, okay? My guess is that little ladybugs are creatures. Can I actually probably find them out this way? Oh, no, this is just... Oh, wait. Yeah, there's something here I can get, so... No, that's point for the main quest. Hi there. With a bow. Hi. For friendship. The joy. They're odd. Dancing. All right, it's time for there. Dancing Queen. Na, 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 na. Ha. You're a really good dancer, mister. They look like fun. Maybe I should try it sometime. Oh, that was nice of you. I'm glad I was able to help with that. That was a good one. Alright, what do you want done? A little forgotten item, okay. Okay, looks like old, whatever can take me where I can go for these other two things. I don't think this is the way there, though, is it? Oh, it is, okay. Oh, damn. Ow! Help! How did I get down here? Help! I want. Oh, is that a way up? That looks like a way up. Oh god. This is such an ass backwards way to get back. Is that crystal thing I can attune that right here? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Any more? I think I want to hand this in, find those oils. And then I will... Oh, I have to keep going that way, huh? Okay. I don't mind having the map up on my screen for now, just so as it like helps me to this area, but eh. Probably also pick up another quest, just so I can have it right here. So there seems to be some somewhere else, but no biggie. Fireworks? Yeah, fireworks, sweet. That's too far away. I was going to go attune that one crystal that was there, but I figured, nah, I can wait. Caster magic, caster ring. Caster ring. How do I get down there? Or is he inside this building here? He might be inside. I think he's inside. Oh, there he is. I want to hand this one in first before I do that. So that'll probably take me back closer to the airship. So I'll do that, then I'll do the airship, and then we'll continue on. Oh. Looks like there's something to give here, so... I didn't accidentally waste a sprint. Maybe I'll become a caster. Like, do a casting stuff, too. I'll probably do that once I get Marauders and such all set up. I guess this one. No, honestly, I should probably just start, for stuff like that, I should probably just get the coin. The things to sell. I should probably just get that, in all honesty. In this area, huh? With at least 2 other new quests here. I'll hold up on that, but I can attune this crystal. I know I didn't do that yet. Wow. Well, I don't know what sorcery you work, but the younglings are back, and I believe we've reached an accommodation. It would seem I was stricter than I imagined. Loosening up a bit has made a great difference. This dance is from the Forest of the Harvest to give thanks to Nopekia and the elements. There must be no aggression to this dance. At least the Matron be angered. It's very, very important. I do realize I haven't made the best first impression. Have you fetched my students for me? To make it up for you, will you let me show you the dance? Think of it as a kind of peace offering. Okay. Let that be an emote for me. Let that be an emote for me. Let that be an emote for me. Yes! Dun 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 dun. Oh my god. Why, you are a born dancer, dear sir. And so say we, and so say we. Comes a sailor from the sea to show the ladies how it's done. And so say we, and so say we. Swinging his axes and says, remember, shiver, shiver me timbers. And so say we, and so say we. Oh gods, no. Master Beaten, what have you done? You've brought a weapon to the sacred dance. The matron forgive us. We are surely doomed. Eh? Master Beaten, you scared her off. We were having fun. But Master Beaten, wasn't that the sailor song? How do you know it? Never mind how I know. More to the point, what could have troubled Mistress Yadolo so? You did! She said you're supposed to be peaceful or the elements will be upset. And you know how uptight she gets. The course of relationships never does run smooth, child. You will all discover this in time. Hey, I have that dance! Yay! Oh, fuck. I clicked that a little too fast. Learn the amount of harvest dance, okay. And so say we, and so say we. That's a sweet one. Alrighty, no more dilly-dally shimmy-shammy. It's time to get to work, boys and girls. You're naked. Ah, no fun. That's even less fun. Greetings, sir. This is the Captain of Passengers traveling to Oldara. Oh, are you not Anido, the Lumsian envoy? On behalf of all Highwind Skyways, may I say what an honor it is to serve you. Will you be flying with us today? They're still here. I have arrived! I feel like I should get a lot of experience for this. You must be an envoy from Linza Mominza. Welcome to Odasa. The Flame General waits your arrival. Welcome to Odasa. We have been expecting you. Flame General Rauban will receive you in the Fragment Chamber. Please take the lift down to the hosting strip and speak with Bartholomew at the Royal Promenade. Okay. probably should have tuned up the regular crystal, big crystal once I find that. Microsoft PowerPoint. William's envoy, I presume. Would you be so good as to allow me to inspect the missive you bear, sir? My thanks. Ah, yes, the Admiral's seal. Please proceed. Hello.
Ah, a guest from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale ale.
I don't drink,
I won't
sir.
hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Merlvib says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Here you go. Cartuna. Yeah, I remember bloody Cartuna. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer? When we took the field against the Garleans? Yep. So my counterparts have educated you. Yeah. Kane's pet is giving her troubles, is it? Well, she should already know my mind on that subject. Wolves are beyond taming. 'Tis but a matter of time before they bare their teeth. So was the Garlands 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use magic tech that they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then Legus Zolz Galvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Izabrad to heel. But so the Lagtudes became an emperor and its republican empire. An empire which then sets its sights upon Erose. But the conjuring emperor is now an old man of 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. Like as not, this is why the Garlands have been quite of late. But the 14th, yeah. Well, oh yeah, it's always the same number, whatever Final Fantasy is. But the 14th Imperial Legion is still in direct within our borders. And their commander, Legus Galvus von Balsa, has long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear he would fall like so many others before us, and not only Ul'dah, but Gridia and Limsa Laminza as well. We would fall, oh, okay. For the calamity brought the lot of us to our knees, and we've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the Beast Tribe, never mind the primals they mean to summon. We are a realm divided, adventurer, an alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. The Garlands stir, and the elder seats would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the Beast Tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we're to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Melbourne will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. We will remind the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Shall I inform the Sultan of the Syndicate? I will speak with her grace myself. Very good, sir. The Admiral will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. Now make use of the Azure Breath connecting of 3 nations. Before you may board an airship, you must pay the requested fare and guild. You have now attained the whistle, which you can summon your very own minion. To learn to call minion action, you must first use the whistle. Once you have used the item, a new entry will appear in the menu guide under character in the main menu. You can either initiate the action from this menu or set it in your cross hotbar and initiate it from there. To send your minion away, simply reselect the summoning icon. Minions can be summoned or dismissed at any time, and the whistle has no recast time. Once you have learned the summoning action, you will never lose it, and it can be used with all classes or job. You must summon one minion. Well, minions do not generate any enmity, neither will they partake in battles. If you are KO'd, your minion will simply wander off back to wherever it is at rest until you're called upon again. Companion? Where is this at again? Okay. Information that may be of interest to you. My lord and envoy, trust your stay in the Sultan's has not been pleasant. Now, if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Linda in the near future? So I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Badirion, the proprietor of the Drying Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Badirion would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your service. just want to summon my minion. How can I do that? Is it an emote? Is it like minion summon or something like that? I don't know it yet. That's probably the thing. Tuning crystals here. I'd like to find the main attuning crystal. Like the big one where I can teleport from anyone to. Like it's all the way somewhere around here. It's a lot of quests to be given out too. I just noticed. Oh, like holy damn. Is that it right there? Is that just... Guess the Chamber of Rule. I think that's where I was. Alright, so pop. That's not where I want to go. Limza. So that pass I have is null and void now. It's like, okay, you made your trip. Oh, pay off. Oh, motherfucker. Ah, home sweet home? I don't know. Hi, team. Oh, do I not have any more blue? Oh, no, I still have enough blue. Okay. Just wanted to check. Welcome to Dry Wench, sir. What do you like, mate? I'll be with you in a... Well, if it ain't the one and only Andy Dole. I was told a distinguished venturer might be reporting for duty. Fancy that venture being you, eh? Just say you're fairly warned, though. This ain't no job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. Well, if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. Materia. Cotton Cowl, 423. I think this one overall is the best thing for me. Yeah, let's do this. I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of this statutory Sagard, and I need a trustworthy source to head up north to Outport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But since that nasty business over in Swift Perch, folk have been a bit uneasy. Well, I say a bit, 'tis all they can do not to soil themselves every time the bloody floorboards creak. If you will permit me, Master Baron, I should be happy to elaborate. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commander Reiner? Come to make sure my patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither, in fact. I came to welcome Andy back to Limsa Laminza. It is well you have returned. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Elport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a route patrolling of the region, the Sastatash Segrat included. The search revealed little, save that a family of Corals had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us in sort. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sastastia again. But with the Sagian testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead, and any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Okay. Then it's settled. Satasha is located in western La Noskea. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vempla. She can be found at the ferry docks in the lower decks. You're the man. Good luck to you, lad. You're naked. Just about to be at level 20, guys. Oh, I think that's that's my house. I'm sorry, I'm like I'm like somewhat following along with what I guess the people I'm part of this group with on the corner down there are saying, and they're like, oh, okay. Like, teleport to the house using teleport. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, can I check that? I was like, oh, okay. That's cool. You hear about Commander Reiner's investigation? Then you'll want to board a ferry bound to Elport. Once you arrive in Western Lanoska, though, you best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Satastasha. The Adventurer Guild runs the hall, and the folks there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you inside. The hall is on the way to Satastasha, just north of Elport. Head inside, and one of the seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Where's Balva Elport? Are you riding with us? Yeah, sure. Where'd he go? Not bad. Considering someone gave me 100,000 gil my first day of doing this shit. It's probably pirates. Come here. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of the Satastasha Sigurd. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the train we here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedule. Speak with him and you can register for exercises tailored to a particular field of expertise. Hello. When you have mastered all that our master have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Port the Yellow Jacket scout at the mouth of Satastasha Sigurd, and he will flourish you with the details of your duty. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete training. You are under no obligations to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and not to be lost in the attempt. Okay. Avoid the enemy's attacks. Listen up, novice. For this exercise to be learned avoidance. An enemy often tips his hand before a big strike, so save yourself some money and step clear of the impact. Show you've learned to get out of the way and you pass. Or clear, let me know when you're ready to begin. You look like Ganondorf. Prepared to stand then, are we? Yeah. Your exercise is now underway. Hold your ball carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of the strike zone. dance steps. It's my turn. I'll teach you not to ignore any range opponents. It's the way. So do stuff I've already been doing for a while. The last test will be to evade both the foes at the same time. Dodge both. Well, lad, you're almost at the end. That scared me, I'll be honest. And that concludes the exercise. Can you see me when you're for your reward? That scared me when I got grabbed. It's like, I'm standing. Learn to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't long survive the profession. Speaking of surviving perfection, perfection, each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor to help you in your chosen role. Also repeat the same lesson with the other masters and deal over the equipment with what works best for students in all the combat style. Here's a bonus for completing the exercise. Remember this, train on the field battle. Okay. I don't know how many exercises there are, but we'll do 3. Let's do 3 of them. Listen up, novice. Can I this? When it comes to your place in the party, you're the wall of steel what takes the enemy's hits. Soaking up the pain and keeping your mates safe. That's what you need to focus on most during battle. MD is a measure on how badly a foe wants to kill you, and it's your job to be on top of every enemy's list. So for this exercise, you'll be learning about immunity and how to build it. Remember to bolster yourself with defiance before every battle. I'll get your foes to notice you nice and early. Best way to establish yourself as a threat, string together some nasty combinations. In your case, I'd start with heavy swing and follow with a maim. Show me a solid series of blows and I'll consider your lesson done. Are we clear? Let me know when you're ready to begin. So again, basically just do what I have been doing. I got something new, right? Did I get a new pair of boots? I think they did. Look at the... Oh, I think it was... Yeah, it was the gauntlets I got. Yeah, I might as well equip some... I might as well equip the stuff I got. Warrior with your combination. Heavy swing first, maim second. Don't try nothing fancy. Go around more than 4 times. That was the 4th time I've done it. Nope, that was the 4th, okay. Took me down at level 15 to do that. It's a combination battle and you'll build all the immunity you need. When faced with a single foe, it's the simple methods that are often the most effective. Here's your bonus for completing No, armor that time. Okay. Let's do one more, and then we'll do the mission. Oh, novice. Do you recall how you built Mini the last exercise? This time if you test the combination on a proper opponent. I've said this before, lad, but bears repeating. Your job is to soak up the pain and keep your mates safe. Yes, I'm the tank, but I also need a healer. And you do that by directing the foe's immunity to oneself. If your allies still stand at the end of the fight, I'll count that as a win. Clear, let me know when you're ready to begin. I'll probably do the rest of these off screen then. Let's start then, are we? Don't let your ally get hit. First. That was my fault. So it could have been done better. As you've seen, combinations find a way of building immunity. The parties relying on you to take the hits. You need a reliable method of grabbing the enemy's attention. Here's a bonus. Leggings, okay. So I got some leggings, oh yeah. Got some leggings, oh yeah. Alrighty. Oh, not leggings, they were boots. Should I do one more? Nah. Oh, hey. It's the Master of Shields. Hey there, buddy. That's the DPS. That's the healer. I think I'm good. I can definitely, like I said, I'll definitely do all the rest of them off screen. But I think I should be fine for what this, fine for what this mission do. Guys, I actually learned all that stuff while, you know, just regular fighting. I didn't learn from anything, so that probably would have been helpful if I did, but oh well. Bats thing first before I do what it wants me to do. There it is, okay. Hi, friend. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. Can't take any more of this blastering waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since the vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality have been seen in and out of Sastasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fish-back-fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. Kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here. Pray you don't spot any blue face tattoos. Use the duty finder to enter Sastasha. Okay. Okay. Instant raids are party-based content which take place in closed environments such as dungeons. The term instance refers to the fact that these areas are reserved for a single group of players, meaning that you will not encounter any others during your time in them. Parties must rely on their own wits and strength to conquer the many challenges that awaits them, such as deadly traps, complex mazes, and powerful bosses. To add to the challenge, instance raids have numerous requirements such as time limits, level restrictions, and limitations of changing classes or jobs while within. Finally, raids can be joined either by forming a party and speaking with the NPC at the entrance, or by using a duty finder to automatically pair you with other adventurers around the world with the same ambitions. Okay. By unlocking the duty finder, you can now undertake multiple duties without having to form a party on your own. Select duty finder or duty from the main menu to bring up finder influence. Okay. First, highlight the duty from the list and press the join button to begin the matching process. A padlock icon indicates duty that cannot be accessed until you have achieved certain requirements such as level or quest completion. Once you have registered, you can view the duty's participants, including party and server status by selecting duty finder from the duty list. When your party has been successfully formed, a confirmation prompt will appear. Remember, it's good practice to work out a battle plan with your party before rushing headstrong into an instance. Okay. Hope it doesn't take too long. See, this is also one of the things I kind of feared about doing this game, was stuff like this, because I'm like, I don't know what to do. Here for me too. Where's sit? Where's my sit? S-I. Oh, it's in special. That's right. I had a feeling this was going to be like the downside of me streaming this is, see, I'm still like, it's almost been 5 minutes and there's no healer and there's no marauders. So, it's going to take forever. Oh, what's everyone up to? Oh, shit. Alrighty. There we are. I guess since I'm the tank, I'm supposed to, like, be going ahead. Bloody member. You find a blood scrape and parchment and a message scroll upon it invading. The captain likes his cabbage green. What else in here does not look like it. The heart of the party. Okay. Sharona. Alrighty. God damn it. That's the left button. I know it's action button. Let me fucking... Where are you going? Here's something move in the distance. The carriage will be sealed off. Oh, hi! Pain in the ass you were in previous Final Fantasy games. More so Final Fantasy 12, but you kind of have the same design as those creatures in Final Fantasy 12. Yes, no, honestly, I probably should have taken them. Oh well. I had more time to like read all that information and stuff. I don't know what interject did, but I'm glad I did it. Limit break. How do you do the limit break thing? It looks like we're at the max of it. next to it. I feel like I got new people all of a sudden. Take me! So next. Find the key. See the word headshot. Assholes. Oh. Guess that's where we're supposed to go. Thought we were supposed to go in the other way. Sweet. Someone else want to grab it, or okay, someone else grabbed it. Okay. I didn't know if I should have grabbed it or not. There's loot over there, though. Go on, Squawk! Barley, barley, squawk, squawk. Okay. Sorry I'm being like quiet during this, guys, but like, yeah, I'm like so focused on it. This is fun, but like this was one of the things I was kind of scared about when I was like, okay, let's start this. Is the whole party aspect of it, and obviously since I'm starting off, I was like, oh god, I don't know what I was finding. Power! Oh. Pfft. You silly our swallowing ground saw walk up. In and out. Level up. Duty complete. Player accommodation. Player accommodation is a system where you can command a party member who left a positive impression upon you in Duke. Hooray! Well, that went better and it took way longer than I thought it would, in all honesty. Again, sorry I wasn't really commenting a lot on that. Come on, whoa, what the fuck is going on with that? Duty roulette. With using the duty roulette, you will be assigned a random duty from among those who have unlocked. In return for leaving your destination in the hands of fate, you will receive enchanted rewards. Furthermore, should you happen to be an adventurer in need, that is to say your role is in short supply, you will receive an additional bonus. Okay. Oh, I don't really need to do that right now. Let's see if I can do that fate that's here. About to get to another level up here. What's that? Reprisal. Okay, I need to go to the giant wench again. Okay. Linza. Go. Let's hand in this quest, and I'll end the stream. Sounds good. Well, a little longer than I wanted to. Even with the whole, hey, I'll go a little bit longer because of that long intro I had of me just gabbing on how the last few days of this week went for me and how shitty it was. So I guess I won't really say shitty, but like how unfortunate it was for me. Still have a lot of extra stuff to do. I think I'll just log off though, because I kind of want to play some Persona after this. And well, I could do some. Of those side missions that are out and about here. Continuing on my Marauder class do the other thing, the guide thing, that thing with the smith. What's this? Rising to the challenge. Okay. Maybe I'll do that one off screen. Aye, such a task was on the books. Was mine. I'm afraid that ship has already sailed, friend. Oh, might you be the adventurer who accepted the job of investigating Tastasha? Huh? Yeah. Well, it seems that ship has not only sailed, but now returns to harbor, none the worse for its voyage. Pretty. We dragged our boots too long on this one. No matter, the wheel will turn and our chance will come. You're right, of course, but there shall be no rest till we have attained our goal, lofty though it may be. I mean to sleep, great leader. Our aim, lest you wonder, is to perform such feats of heroism as will earn us a place in the songs of every alehouse in Erosa. We mean to write a legend which will inspire adventurers and yet unborn to follow our shining example. Do you have such a goal, large or small? It matters not. Only have a star to reach for you, and you will reach higher. Purpose can sustain you through times of hardship. Keep your eye on the prize, and all obstacles will be overcome in time. You would not think to stride into battle unclad, would you? Well, goals are as arms and armor for the spirit. I wish you fortune in your endeavors, sir. Bye. Huh. Back then, are ye? With all your limbs and a tale to tell all with ya. I feel like I change his voice every single time, too. Fishbacks? Ah, I was thinking you'd only have to crack a pirate skull or 3. 7 hells. You turn your back for 5 bloody minutes and the scaly bastards set up shop on your bleeding doorstep. Still, sounds like you left them in pieces, so I don't suppose they'll be carrying out whatever mischief they was planning. Unless they was planning on feeding themselves to the Faunos Tastasha, of course. Any road all's well that ends well. Thanks for shielding some light on this mystery. I knew you'd get the job done, lad. You always do. Now I bet you're dying for a rest, but just in case you're not, I was wondering if you might be interested in taking on another job. It just so happens I have a request from our sister guild in Gridania, see. Seems the forest folks are in need of adventurer what can get things done. For them to ask for help like this, you can bet this task won't be no skipping through a sunny glade. But after the way you dealt with our fishback infestation, I doubt it's anything you can't handle. Give us a shout when you're ready, and I'll lay it out for ye. Alrighty. Party finder unlocked. Party Finder has been added to the party function in the main menu. Though through the Party Finder, you can either search for a party to join or recruit other adventurers to form a party of your own. To join a party, select search a party and specific search criteria. Upon finding a completion party, capable party, simply select join party. To recruit adventurers of your own party, select recruit members and specific recruitment criteria. Certain individuals will answer the call, and you will only sit back and wait. Yokai. I don't know if this is like a thing. I don't know if I'll be high enough level for that or not. I wish you'd tell me what kind of thing this is, but oh well. Alright, well, I guess that's gonna do it for this stream, guys, of Final Fantasy 14, excuse me. In the next stream, guys, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll check out that yokai thing off screen just to see what it is, and if I'm strong enough for it. Hopefully I am. But we'll see, because I'd love to get my yokai just to join along, because why not? Alrighty. Thank you all so much for watching this video, stream, guys. Thank you. I'll be back on Wednesday with some more Final Fantasy 14. I'm going to definitely be playing some of this off screen once I record some good amount of Paper Mario and the new LP that I'll be starting on Monday. And I will also be I'll be playing this off screen. No main stories, no noise for that. I'll just be doing all these like side missions that popped up and such. So yeah. All right. Of course, once I get to the spot where I want to for Persona 5, because I can for sure get there in time for next Saturday, which is when I want to stream. That is on Saturday, because then I don't have to be worried about time constraints, about going to work and anything like that. So, all right. All right, guys, thank you once again for watching the stream. Whether you watch the lives or archived here on YouTube, I hope you guys all had a blast. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.